Here he is, the knockout king. How are you?
Not too bad. It's all a bit surreal standing here, to be honest with you. Frank came over here and shook hands with me, and as he come up, I was like, is Frank going to know who I actually am or what's going to go on here? But hey ho.
He does. Everyone watched it. Everyone watched it. Did you feel like, because I saw you tweet as well, like after you scored that brilliant knockout a couple of months ago, you tweeted "sign me up." It was something along those lines.
Yeah.
Like, what was the process like?
So, Cardframpton, this is all starts for Cardframpton, believe it or not. Young Conor Quinn from Belfast, same with Queensberry. And I was sort of stuck in the mud a bit with my career. I had a really good amateur career, and I thought that will naturally just transition over into the pros. So it did at the start, and then it sort of breaks sort of went on, and I was wondering, what am I going to do here? So they ended up meeting McCard Frampton. Frampton says, listen, you're too good to not have a go at it. So he says, I'll get you in touch with the Warrens. So he got me in touch with George Warren. Me and George spoke on the phone. I was sort of selling myself, being like, George, I went to Commonwealth Games and did this. And he's like, don't worry about it, we know who you are. He says, we're happy to work with you. And they got in touch with Jason. Show on Belfast, says, have the show on Belfast, and then we'll see what happens after. And then I went out and did what I did, and here I am.
Well, let's bring in Jason, actually. Jason, come on, let's have a chat.
Totally being here eventually.
You have been banging the drum for James McGivern here. This is your chance to just bang the drum some more. How good is he?
Well, I think James showed, Dev, how good he was in his last performance. I've seen the talent in James from day dot, and that was one of the first reasons. He was the first fighter I actually signed as a manager, so I always have a special place for James.
Number one.
But no, look, I've always seen the talent James has, and as we seen in his last fight as well, James has power, and
I learned that myself. I didn't know what either.
He's showing it, and he's getting what he deserves now. He's getting the opportunities, and it was one of those things that we had to do together. Like, we had to, get him the fights, keep him taking over, keep him staying active, and getting him his fight before his last. We got him in against a Josh Stanford, a tough, durable opponent with a good record, fought for the Celtic title, and he went in there and a good fight, a good learning fight, a good fight that's going to help progress his career, which it did, and got him on the map. And then he's got his opportunity, and he showed up, and he's grabbed it. If anybody has grabbed an opportunity, he has done it.
It was just one hand I grabbed the left hand.
That is the hand. Tell me this, though. Is your assault that you'll be making on boxing, are we talking about lightweight or super lightweight? Where are you going to...
Lightweight or super featherweight, you mean?
Okay.
It could be... I don't know, I'm sort of torn between the two. Probably lightweight. I think we're going to go lightweight. But I make lightweight easy.
There's some good lightweights.
Quite big for lightweight, but I make it pretty handy, so we can do both maybe. I'll do both.
Do both. I mean, there's plenty.
I'll do heavyweight too. Scrub it.
Do you want heavyweight as well? Do you fancy a scrap with Bomber Brown? I don't think he's got an opponent yet.
Wait, no, a couple of fights.
Well, to be honest, we said that he literally just left the building, so maybe he's heard. Maybe he doesn't want that work with James McGivern.
He left the building.
But lightweight, so we've got plenty. I mean, Mark Chamberlain's flying very high at the moment. Boxing in Riyadh, Sam Noakes, European champion, unbeaten. You're in a good place, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of good names flying about, and I honestly fully believe I'm in amongst all them names. Maybe not just yet. Maybe I know it, we know it, my coaches know it. Everybody here might not know it just yet, but it'll not be too long before they do.
So what are we looking for on October the 5th then from James?
Just another great performance and another building block to... I don't want to say ceiling because I don't want to put a ceiling on James. Do you know what I mean? It's just another stepping stone. It's another, as I says, building block in his career now of achieving what he wants out of the sport. And we've seen the talent. I have seen the talent. We didn't maybe get enough time to see the exact talent.
And hopefully, long may that continue. I don't want to go past 3 rounds anymore. I'll do me rightly.
Okay,
he's showing the power now as well, and we all know in boxing, if you give that knockout punch and you have the skill to go with it, then you've got a very secret recipe there. So this October 5th is another building block to getting James to where we want to get him in his career, and he's fully capable.
Just what did it feel like to land that shot, by the way?
See, when I did it, I had a left hook and I seen his body stiffen, and honestly I turned around and went, what's he doing? And then I went, he's going here. So I followed it up. And when it happened, it was all like, oh my, this has just happened, this is nuts. And then I seen everyone in the crowd going nuts, and I looked down and I seen he was struggling, and I was like, right, everyone relax, because he could actually be in a bad way here. So I panicked a bit, to be honest. It was like, I know how I feel about that. Then after, once he was up and he was back to normal again, I was like, you know what, that's a highlight.
Just a word on Carl Frampton. You say that he's kind of facilitated this, which was almost like inevitable anyway, but he helped just push it over the line kind of thing. It's great to see him sort of giving back to Belfast.
And the community that you can almost say he built boxing in Belfast, didn't he? It's a community that he's built, and for his reputation to go before me and me to be able to sort of ride on his coattails, it's a great thing that he's doing for me and the likes of Conor Quinn in Belfast, and hopefully in a couple of years' time maybe I can do it for somebody else.
Maybe you can. Best of luck to you, James. Let's fist bump. Jay, great to see you.
Lovely.
Let's drop these mics, or just place them, up to you, or chuck them at our cameraman.